Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth as the Panthers take on the Rams. Number 41 looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
Ball on their own 20. Set. Hit and drop behind the line.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Set. Here comes the heat. Fumble on the play. The Rams recovers the loose ball.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Running out of time. Going for the end zone. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Robinson was the intended receiver.
This defense looks great.
See those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Tip pass, and it's incomplete.
The one thing you learn pretty early on in the NFL that settling for field goals usually gets you beat.
Number 41 can give this team the lead. And he makes it. It's a long, high kick.
He would have definitely been better off just taking a knee on that one. He was trying to make something happen, but I'm sure his coach going to have a little something to say to him when he gets to the sideline.
Set. Silver, 19. Hey. Has a man deep. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete.
Let's move this football.
Number 30 carries for a 5-yard gain.
Need to get some yards and keep this drive alive.
It's now 3rd and 6. Set. Silver, 19. Hey. Takes it out left. He's got room. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. And he is shut down for a minimal gain. Brings up 4th down.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
Stepping up in the pocket.
Maybe time for this guy to audition for one of those dance shows. That's pretty fancy stuff out there. I love it.
So, the ball on the 32-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass plays, it just seems to put so much pressure on the defense, they just don't know what to focus on.
Check flag. Yellow, 16. Hey. Franks picks up about 5 yards with the catch. It's a 3rd and 1 situation. Set. Yellow, 16. Hey. Flips it to the back. And he's got room to run.
And that was a good job by the receiver that time, knowing just how much he needed for that first down. Didn't get anything extra, but he got the first down.
Leaves the pocket and heads to his left. The catch is made and gets brought down hard.
Well, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hit him up like that, pretty impressive.
And the ball on the 48-yard line.
Yellow, 16. Set, yellow, 16. Hut.
It is an incomplete pass.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Riverside. Set. Gray, 28. Hut.
The catch is made.
And defensively, those hurt. You end up in a fourth and fairly long situation. The other team goes for it, and they pick it up. That is a real deflator for a defense.
And he is drilled. What a hit.
I know it takes patience, but you have to keep running the football at the defense. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big game.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, and the score is 3-0.
Get the offensive line to maintain their blocks.
Ball on the 38-yard line. Bounces off the tackle. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
He lost yardage on the play.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
Set. Gray, 28. Hut.
Leg still turning to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hut.
Number 4 is good on the point after. Number 10 gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Number 10 from the 3-yard line.
Give this one a shot.
Look out now, pressure.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and the quarterback sacked.
There's the deep throw. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. Number 17 was the intended receiver on the play. Has a man deep. And it's tipped away. Number 5 was his intended target. Moore is back, awaiting the punt.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Set. Texas, 36. Green, 58. Hut.
Dropped behind the line by number 92.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got the back.
He's going deep. It's broken up by the defender. Walker was his intended target.
This is a time to look down the field. Look for your guy to find a hole in the defense and get him the ball.
Set. Hut.
Lets it go deep. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick.
They really let the quarterback off the hook on that one.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
Number 10 will be the return man. And calls for the fair catch.
This is a good one to call.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Under heavy pressure. And he just throws this one out of bounds. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Here comes the heat. The catch is made.
Savvy little move that time by the receiver to pick up the first down.
They hurry back to the line. The catch is made. Running out of time. Woods got it. Touchdown, Carolina.
And there's nothing that charges up a defense more than a play like that. When they start thinking that they can score, they love coming back out on the field.
Set. Hut.
He misses the point after. How did that happen?
Oh, come on. You have to be kidding me. You can't miss a field goal that short. Just send one of the defensive tackles in. He can make it from that far.
Line drive kick, very short. Williams catches it at the 23.
Try this defense here.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go.
Set. Hut. Hut.
And he drops the short pick. Number 5 was the intended receiver on the play.
Try this one.
Set. Hut. Hut.
He's out of bounds at the 40.
Nice job by the quarterback that time, recognizing the quarter blitz, getting the ball out of there, and picking up the first down.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Hut.
The catch is made. Touchdown.
I don't know exactly what the defense was looking for on that one, but it wasn't that. The quarterback simply just picked them apart. They knew exactly where the hole was in the defense, and they took advantage.
Number 41 is good on the point after. He kicks it high and long.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Goes for it all. It is is an incomplete pass. Walker was his intended target.
Pass this one to the outside and give your guy a chance to conserve some time by running out of bounds.
Tucks and runs. He's free. Knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
And in most defensive schemes, the one guy that is not accounted for is the quarterback. And it becomes so frustrating on those big downs. The quarterback takes off and picks up the first down.
Sheds the tackle. A 7-yard play.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
Set. Dribble set.
Number 30 picks up about 4 yards on the carry.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Dribble set. Dribble set. Set. Hey.
Steps up in the pocket. Look out, heavy pressure on him.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Cowboy. 72. Cowboy. 72. Set. Hey.
Steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender. Under heavy pressure.
Playing defensive end is all about the get-off. Can you anticipate the snap count, turn the corner, even if you don't get the sack, at least force that quarterback to step up so those big defensive tackles can get him.
Number 10 looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
Sometimes in that situation, you see a guy break it out of there for a big gainer, and the crowd goes crazy, and everybody's excited, and sometimes you get stopped inside the 20, and it hurts your team.
Big hit there to bring him down. That's a 2-yard gain.
This play might work.
The defense held their position and didn't let him get away on that one.
Here's the throw. The catch is made.
Call this defense here.
So the ball on the 29-yard line. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
The catch is made.
Yeah, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Williams racks up 5 on the run.
This is a good one to call.
First down and 10. They continue to get first downs by running the ball.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time. You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle. Everything working on this drive. First down, number 5. Not only are they putting a nice drive together, they're also taking a lot of time off that clock.
Handoff. Big opening to the left. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage by Horn.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He's in. Touchdown.
Yeah, when that play got started, I didn't think it looked like too much, and all of a sudden he just kept moving and making plays and making guys miss and in for the touchdown. That's incredible.
Number 41 tacks on the extra point. It's a long, high kick. Moore fields it at the 1.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Set. Check flag. Hey.
The catch is made. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Number 30 goes down after a gain of 2.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Set. Hey.
At the 40. At the 30.
Drew Brees isn't a very big guy. People tend to think he doesn't have great arm strength. He has plenty of arm strength to do anything.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The Rams 17. The Panthers 13. First down, 10 to go.
Set. Yellow. 16. Hey.
Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
Set.
A pickup of 5.
You got to keep those feet chopping and moving and stuff and fight for that first down.
Set. Red. 25. Yellow. 16. Check flag. Hey.
He crosses the goal line. Touchdown. Touchdown. They've grabbed the lead.
Oh, no, there's still plenty of time left in this one. This offense has plenty of firepower to get back and win this game.
Set. Hey.
Extra point is good. Number 10 gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long. Number 10 fields it at the 7.
This is a good one to call.
pressure. He felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Call this defense here.
Running out of time. The pass falls incomplete. Number 17 was the intended receiver. Complete, and he has room. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Moore is the deep man awaiting the return. Fields it at the 29. At the 40.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
A 7-yard play.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
They're facing 2nd and 3 now.
Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it in bounds so the clock keeps on ticking.
Wow, he is so tough to bring down, and he just moves the chains.
Yeah, they look like they were trying to hug Grandma out there. Pretty dainty tackling on that one.
Ball on the 36-yard line. 5-yard pickup.
Run the ball, get up slow, and keep the clock moving.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Breaks it for a big gain and the first down.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Number 43 brings him down. And that run gets them the first down. Nice job.
Yeah, really not much the defense could do there. The backside really blocked down. They came around to the play side of those big offensive linemen. That one looked easy.
Runs through the tackle. Pick up a 4.
Feed this one to the fullback. Just have him power it through.
2nd and goal now. He didn't get back to the line. Not what they were looking for there.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Check side.
Gets it away. And they'll score. He saw a linebacker trying to cover his running back, and he knew he had a favorable matchup.
Set.
The PAT is up and good. Number 10 looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Number 10 fields it at the 8.
Try this one.
The catch is made. At the 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown! He's in for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a game.
I don't know how you forget about somebody that size, but when you have that kind of athleticism and a big body, how do you stop it?
And he adds the point after. Walker takes it at the 45-yard line.
Now's not a good time to rub it in. Just down it.
Riverside. Set. Green, 64. Hey.
He picks up some more positive yardage, and he has been able to really solidify a pretty good average for himself today.
You should probably play it safe. Just down the ball.
2nd and a yard.
Set. Green, 28. Riverside. Hey.
And that run gets them the first down. Nice job. That was an impressive run for the first down.
Set.
Oh! Watch out! He's got it! Touchdown!
Yeah, when that play got started, I didn't think it looked like too much, and all of a sudden he just kept moving and making plays and making guys miss and in for the touchdown. That's incredible.
Hey.
The kick hits the crossbar. No good. Number 10 gets set to kick it away. Line drive kick, very short. Williams fields it at the 22.
Boom! This defense will stop him for sure.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Huh.
He avoids the rush by stepping up into the pocket. Oh, and he has it go right through his hands. Number 17 was the intended receiver on the play.
This is a good one to call.
At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. They'll score a touchdown. Point after is good. Number 17. He gets it way up at the 46. Score is the Panthers 33, the Rams 31. So for Chris Collinsworth, I'm Gus Johnson saying our final goodbye. Thanks again for watching.